There you go. Sort of set up. Ah, fuck. From last night. Chaos from yesterday. It was an interesting day. We got about 3 hours of sleep. Woke up at 6:30. Went to Cammercy in Coquitlam to race cars. I decided to drive a two-wheel drive buggy. For the first time. This car has never been outside. But I've driven it, a two-wheel drive buggy, like 6 years, I want to say, ago. And that was when a B6 point, what was it? B6? B6 or 5? I think it was B6 that I had for my outdoor car. So, it's a long time ago. This car I bought probably 5 years ago, I think. It was meant to be for an oval. Just stick a late model body and go race at Nora in Burlington, Washington. But then COVID hit. It was right before the COVID, or right before, bought it, COVID hit, then got shit out of luck. And then we just haven't really, I just never went back to Oval because they race Fridays, and I can't do Fridays because I can't get to Burlington in time from when I was working, from where I worked at that time, and those guys are fucking nuts over there. So yeah, it was basically time rain why I couldn't do the oval sprint or that. And then I had a sprint car there. I wrapped it as Donnie Shots because yeah, there's a late model body too. He still is my favorite driver, and I don't think that won't ever change. Yeah, so we went there, raced this car. We got it ready Friday night, finished putting it together with the receiver. What else did I have to put in? It already had a servo. Motor was installed. Well, I had to do gearing, that's what it was. For it. And I don't know what to run, so I chucked in what I thought would be good, and I have an 8.5 Reds motor in it. So round one was a little tricky. I don't know why they keep doing it, but they put two-wheel drive buggy last to third to last in that area all fucking day, and it was sort of annoying because it's two-wheel drive. We need more traction than the four-wheel drives. And they would do 8-scale buggy first. I don't know why they've been doing it lately like this, but they have. So Q1 was I finished third. Should have finished second after Troy, but I fucked up, and then Andrew, I think the guy's name was, got past me. And then Q2, again, we had a dusty track. I actually loosened the slipper off a smidge to see what it would do. Or did I? Yeah. I don't remember. No, did I leave it? I left it. No, I left it for Q2, and was just easier on the throttle now that I had more laps with the car. I also raised the ride height bunch. I have no clue what was in it. I heard Troy tell Andrew, second place car, to raise his ride height. It won't chuck your car as much when you hit bumps. So I just raised it. I raised it a shit ton up. Because it was set up. Well, long story short, I had a dirt car, set it up. The front, those were all fucked up. I think I changed that because of the oval I did once. I can't remember. But I had a dirt setup on the dirt car that ran on carpet at Outlaw RC, which was pin tires. So I didn't have to, it was just, it's book setup, so I just raised the ride height, it was just really low. So then I raised the ride height, and then I didn't touch the slipper. And I end up TQing. Did I get 9 laps? I think I got 9:33, and Troy's first Q1 was faster, which was a... Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I'm back. Where was I? He had a 9... I think it was a 9:45. And I was a 9:33. I had at least 10 seconds on him from his Q1 to my Q2. So I started on pole, and this is when I loosened the slipper, so we got one warm-up lap. And I loosened the slipper a smidge. I played around with the slipper, not really. 1 second. Never mind, just my dog Boomer. What happened? Oh, so I loosened it half a turn, but then tightened it back up where that back half, and I just had a little smidge. And I never got a chance to test because we had no practice time because of watering. And after Q2, we didn't get practice because they just went straight to water for the mains. So then, it felt really good in warm-up lap. So in the main, I was talking with Troy because he stands next to me normally. I go, "Are you gonna jump me on this first jump? Because our track is a straightaway and then a double right off the end of it into a big sweeper." I'm like, "You're gonna get me on the jump, are you? You gonna roll it like I am? Because I can't make that jump because I'm just too close to it. I don't. It's too four wheels can make it, but I can't see my two wheel doing it. So I just singled, and he just fucking doubled in the mid or doubled on the inside of me, and that was a sketchy jump where he jumped, but it worked out for him. So then he got the lead off the sweeper into our back little small straight that goes into a double table-ish, you want to call that. Well, when he went down off our sweeper hill, he ended up popping a wheelie, tumbled, stay like this. I think he was like this. I snagged him, get whooped this way into the wall. Or get towards, I point towards the wall, get smashed, goes going straight again, get hit again, get straight again, and then hit me one more time, all upside down. And then it broke. I don't know what part it was, but I ended up breaking the plastic. Where is it? There we go. The plastic just straight off broke. Very bad camera angles right now. See? So, about 1/8 of a lap I gotta do there, and my run was over. So my main goal was to beat Troy, and it sort of sucks with it breaking. And now the joke is I won't have this car ready for 3 years until I'll race it again. So that's disappointing, but I was happy we ended earlier than our normal 3 qualifiers, because 3 qualifiers are fucking stupid. I don't care who asked me and what kind of thing you want to do and whatever. Like, on a certain amount of entries, you need to be done for a certain amount of time. Or you need to be done for a certain amount of time. That's 2 calls, 3 calls, or whatever the fuck it is. In this club, it should be 2 calls. Be done by 3. That's a nice, good time, 3 o'clock. I like it. Apparently someone don't, but different story. That's a different story, different time. So, I rush home, said hi to the wife. Well, we call her, the joke is wife, because I'm apparently the second husband. I live with my brother, his wife, and I'm called the second husband because me and the brother are twins. It's very entertaining though. So I came home, dropped my shit off, said hi to her, then sat in a circle, talked with her friend. Brother was complaining about a fucking lawnmower. And I left to go to Skyder Speedway. Got there right before wheel packing. Then we went out for hot laps. We were 4th quick overall, and we pulled the very last draw. Oh, side note. Kai is very bad at pulling for pills. So this time, like, normally, if there's 20 cars, we're like 18th to last. Like, in that area, we're always getting shit. So it's always a shit track, and we only move up as much as we can because the track falls off so fucking much. Well, this time, Dan, his dad, also a car owner, pulled the fucking 50 pill out of 50. Now we're fucking dead last. Now I'm told that I'm supposed to be pulling the pill draw because those two can't. So that was a side note. So then we go out for hot laps. We were 4th fastest in hot laps. we'd have felt very good about that, but we knew the track got faster. So then, I think we ran a 12.3, put us 4th overall. So then we go hot laps, and now hot laps are qualifying us, and the slower guys, like the ones that we should be beating, are getting like a 12.4. I'm like, oh, okay, track's picking up. That's okay. Still nervous, but the track was picking up, and then we ended. So we finally were dead last. So we go out and qualify or get a lap. So the faster guys were near the back too. So I felt better about that, but they clicked off a 12. No, they were there. Sorry, not 12. 11.4 was hot. Top qualifier, and then I think 11.4 went to 11.6, 11.6. No, 11.4. No, 11.5, and then 11.6, 6. Sorry, I'm miscounting. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they both had 6s. No, both had 5s. So there's a 4. No, what am I talking about? No, you had a 4, and then there's a 6. Then there's a 6, and then there's a 7, and then we got down to 11.7, so we ended up going 5th overall, which lined us outside, no, we were on the pole of our heat race, of heat number 2, so it wasn't a stacked field. We had Jason Stowald, who was the top qualifier in our group. Bill Rude was next to us. The 8 car, he's from Canada. Rude's Racing or something? Can't remember. Well, either way. We didn't agree on the start. We thought the other car jumped. But it is what it is. We end up falling back to 4th. We were sort of pissed off because the car wasn't there, and, okay. So then, we were not happy on the start, because we were more mad at not the driver that jumped the start. We were pissed off at the officials. Give me one sec. Okay. So we were more mad at the officials because we have been called back on that before. On that jump, let's call it. But I mean, that's the way of racing. Not everything goes your way. So I mean, it is what it is. That's how it comes down. We just gotta do what we can, and yeah, that's basically. So yeah, we got very lucky, not knowing because we fell back to fucking 4th. Jason Stowald, the top qualifier in our group, ended up winning the heat. So whoever wins, I think I could be wrong, but as far as I know, the format is like high limit. Top qualifier will start 4th. And then I think they line up after that. I don't really know how they line up the rest, but I know the other top qualifiers up to 10th or maybe, I don't know where, will be in front. And if they transfer through, so as long as the top qualifier can transfer to a main spot, if that's 4 heats, so even if he finished 5th, he'd still be in a redraw, because he was a top qualifier. And then whoever wins the heat race will go too. So with Jason winning, that now puts the second top qualifier in that heat race to the redraw. So we were lucky enough that we were the second highest qualifier, which we were getting yelled at to go do a pill draw for the redraw because we made it and we had no fucking clue. So now we're fucking like, oh shit, now we're starting top 6. We didn't even know. And then after that, we come back. We're like, Kai, what'd you pull? Meanwhile, get this, he's very bad at pulling the pills. So he comes back and we go, what do you pull? He goes, a 6. No. Well, of course, fucking you. Like, we're not fucking shocked at all. He goes, and then we're like, oh, okay, well, can you pull better next time? He goes, no, I'm joking. I pulled a 2. Now we're like, oh, fuck. Now we're on the first row of the main event because we don't we're not racing for the redraw. We're just doing pill draws because it's only a local race. It's not a high limit or any big races like that. So we made changes for what we thought. I added a lot of fuel, more than normal, looking at the track. Of course, discussions. I probably put in more than even Dan wanted, but Kai likes a heavier car. And I know off the start, if we gave him a heavier car, as it pulls off, it won't be as low as other guys, and Kai likes a heavier car, or more fuel in the tank, as we figured out the weekend before. So, we ran second for about 2 laps, and then Trey Starks got us, because he was starting third. Maybe 2 laps, maybe. We might have just held for 1 lap in second, but fell back to third. Colton Heat was charging, then he would battle, then there was a caution. I honestly can't remember everything, because there was a fucking lot of cautions. Then a car spun a couple laps in. I think we got to lap 10. A couple green flags, and we were running fucking solid. Like, when this car when it got going, it got going. Like, even, Colton couldn't pass us. So we just ran 1 and 2. I was standing at 1 and 2, and Kai just ran high. And on the restarts, Colton would be there. Like, fuck, oh shit, he's gonna pass us. But, like 3 laps in, we would pace with him. He wouldn't get closer if he would make a mistake, or he'd have to start battling this other car that tried to pass him. So they would fall back a little, but we were pacing very, very good. We were shocked that we didn't fall back sooner, and Colton didn't get us in the first, like Trey, in the first 2 laps. So then, after that, there was a caution. We defended off Colton again. Then there was a caution, defending him again. Lap 12 was a red flag, and now it was an open red. This is when me and Dan fucked up. We made wrong calls. I added more fuel. Dan said add to a certain point. I added to that point. And then, which was only because I added so much extra fuel in the beginning of the main. Then it wasn't as low as everyone else, so they would be running out of fuel. So we could have almost ran what we had left in the tank. So I think those things are 5 gallons. I'm going to say we added half of that. 2.5 gallons we added. Too much. With doing that, the front end fucking just pushed like a dump truck. We should have tightened the front end up. Then we fell back. Colton got us right away. I told Kai every restart what Colton was doing. I said, you're the driver. You do what you want, though. I said, whatever you do, I don't care. I said, this is what Colton's doing, and this is how close he's getting. Kai still thought it was faster. He could still get Colton running high. I don't know if Colton ran normal or just tucked that bot 1 and 2 harder than he ever did that night, but on the restart he got us. Then we got a little squirrely. Then I don't know if Kai panicked or what, but with the car being crap, we fell back to fucking 6. So it was a very high and low night. Got high, got low. Oh shit, we're in the front row. Did really good, and then we ended bad. So, but, we almost hit a top 5 in our first time in a 360. The car is there. Dan's doing great works on the setup. Me and Dan talk. Dan's the main guy I just in there to bounce ideas off of. Or even, he asked me questions what I think we should do. I give my input on my low knowledge of this crap. We're not changing bars or any of that, it's just small tweaks in there. So, on to the next one. I don't know what is next for the 20K team, because Dirt Cup is coming up. Thursday looks good, Friday, Saturday looks like shit. I'm going away, I need to pick up some shit Sunday, so I'm hoping they don't, I'm hoping they change it to like a Sunday, Monday, like that would be ideal, perfect, because I'll miss the Sunday racing, but I'll be there for the $100,000 Dirt Cup grand finale race. So yeah, that was the update from this weekend. It was a bit chaotic, ups and downs all over Saturday, but we just gotta keep pushing and keep moving on, and we're just learning right now, and that's when our short knowledge will get the best. But now we know. We fuck up, we gotta learn, and now we'll try to do better next time. Well, have a good day, have a good night whenever you're seeing this, and you're seeing the next one.